What's up, everyone? I'm Jason, this is Freebird Garage, and we are doing something that hasn't been on the channel. We are doing some welding today on the Flat Tracker project. We're getting this oil tank, hopefully, welded in and set. Let's see how it goes. All right, let's get to it. Welding. We haven't done this on the channel. Finally get to a point where I can actually get something to be welded on a bike, so I'm pretty stoked to do this. At the same time, it's a little nerve-wracking because we only got pretty much one shot to make sure this is right. So we'll get into other parts about welding, but we are welding in this oil tank, okay? So this is by Welding Imagineer on Instagram. I'll put up this proper handle up here if you want to go check them out. It's like welding_Imagineer. And you guys, if you're interested in one of these oil tanks, go check him out. He sells them on eBay, and I bought this outright. So the way that worked out is I was just on eBay looking for an oil tank that would be different from stock. I've just never been a fan of the Sportster oil tanks that are on here. They kind of just make it always look like a Sportster. I originally wanted this space cleared out. Couldn't really find anything. Really, no one makes anything that just removes the oil tank and puts it up somewhere else without it being bulky or anywhere that's just obnoxiously seen. So this is the closest, and it looks awesome in my opinion. So what we're gonna do today is get these pieces, tabs that come with his kit, on the frame. Okay, here's the back tab we're going to be going into. It's going to go on this backbone or the crossbone of the frame right here, and then we have the front tab as well. So it's going to go up here. So I'll show you guys on the overhead shot of what we're going to do. But in the preparation of anything to be welded, we got to clean up our spots so that we got a clean surface, open surface of metal. And then from there, we're gonna get this leveled to where the best I can, to where I think it should work. And then we should be good to weld, all right? So let's get to it. All right, so I wanna get an angle that you guys can see. So we have this gap going on right here, and I want to close up that gap like that. I wanna make it nice and high and tucked up into here. And it looks pretty straightforward, but it cannot be, because we gotta make sure it's side to side even, make sure it's level. For a professional welder, this would probably be pretty straightforward. But for me, we're gonna piece this together. So we're gonna get this first elevated off the bottom. I'm gonna use some tape here to kind of bring it up, and then potentially get something to support it below if this tape doesn't do the job, and see where we are at. Okay. And actually, what we should do first is grind out the spots, because once I'm happy with where we're at, I don't need to take it back down and try to get it to the same spot. So let's do that. So like I said, our first weld, or our two welds that we have on these tabs, are gonna go right here. So I'm gonna clean up all the paint off of here. So we got plenty of surface to work with here for the weld to attach to. So I got everything cleaned up, bare metal. We got the inside all cleaned up, and then these are the two spots we're gonna get the front tabs with. The other spots that I cleaned up are gonna be for the ground. I don't know if that ground will be well enough to handle this side, so I wanna make sure that I got both good connections for the ground to hook for the welder. So that's where right now we're gonna get the oil tank up here and try to get it to the exact spot where I want it, and then hopefully we can start tacking it in and get it done. All right, so let's place this in. And let's get our first side up here. Tucked up. That might be good on the first shot. And we're a little too far to the left. Yep, move that a bit. Biggest thing is we got these oil lines down here. We want to make sure that we have just enough clearance. That looks good. up tight against the frame. See if we can even snug it up just a tad bit more. Here we go. And this side as well. Cool. I forgot that I want to get these also to stand still, because when you weld, you also have a chance to warp the metal that it's on. I'm sure there's probably more of a better way to not do that, but the way that I know and my mistakes, I have welded to where you can change the shape of the metal or where you're putting it at. So we're going to do our best to see if we can get this to stand still where we're at right now. Okay. If it's going to be that possible or not, we're going to try this one first. Nope, that's going to kick it up. Okay. Let's try a bigger clamp. All right, well, that's not going to work. All right, so we'll probably have to do a little finagling here. We'll see how this goes, but okay, that's good there. Setting up my welder here. I got the Miller-O-Matic 211 and pretty much standard plug in to the wall, 120 outlet here. See if we got enough reach, and we don't. Okay, so if I have to get an extension cord for this here, I'll use this one right behind me. Plug this in here. Perfect. And we'll get all of our, we got our ground here all tangled up. So let's get this going. Now I am not, once again, a welder. Last time I welded, it's probably about 10 years ago, probably longer than that, probably going on 15 years ago. And used the same type of welder, MIG welding. I don't think I mentioned that in the beginning, is that we are MIG welding. And I know there's a lot of great channels out there for welding. This isn't going to be that channel. All right, we're gonna make sure we got good contact there. Okay, so yep, we're gonna start on that side anyways. And I wanna make sure that we don't drop down. If I clamp this up here. That looks good. Still high and tight. Part of our welder, we're gonna use some gas, some argon gas. I guess if you wanna know my mix here, this is a 75% argon, 25% carbon. Pretty much a standard mix. Make sure that this is nice and snug down, I've got no leaks. 25 pounds of pressure here. All right, we are good there. And make sure we are clear on this side here. So we have enough room to move around and do this weld as we need to, okay? So here goes our first attempt. Let's hopefully we can just tack these on first and try to get the rest of the weld going here. All right, first one's looking pretty good. I'm fighting with some power right now on this, so trying to get the next one going here. That should give me a better angle. All right, not too bad, not too good. I'll leave that how that is, all right? I'll show you guys what we got going on. All right, so the first weld is what it is. A little muddy up there, and the power shut off on me on my welder there, so not the greatest. Second weld came out better. Both will hold. This is just tabs, which is good, so good practice to get in there. So I'm happy enough with that one. I'll clean that one up. I might even add a little extra on that side here to get it cleaned up a little more, but overall, I think we should be good on the rear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the bolts in and see where our top bracket's going to land here. Pretty even right there. And there's a little space on these brackets so you can move the bolts around so you can get a better alignment fit, which is nice. And we'll just throw that on there like that. Okay. Awesome. That's looking pretty good to me. Just gotta get this front here tied up and we will be good to go. Sweet. I noticed that when I went to go line this up that this is just a little too far off from the frame. So I'm gonna heat this up a bit and see if I can bend it out. All right, let's see if that works. Round two, getting the front bracket welded up. Pretty good. You just need to clean up the one weld. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna do the questionable thing and actually show you guys my welds. Not a welder, but this should be enough to get us hold sturdy and not break. That's the main point, all right? So there's some goober welds. Let me show you guys. Right there, right there. That one, a little nasty. And that one right there, it's hard to see, but kind of came out the same way. There we go. That is kind of like an added weld piece that I have on there. So got a little cleanup, but it holds flat. That's the main thing. It's level. So I'm good and happy with that. So bam, right there. Look at that. Woo. All set on the frame. One part done. Major win today. We got the oil tank in, welded, and it is nice, level, flat, even on both sides. And I'm stoked. Finally got something secured and locked in a permanent position on the flat tracker. It's been a while, been working on a lot of different parts. Finally got it in, so got a lot more to do, all right? But for now, guys, that will see you in this one. I would greatly appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button, tap that like, press notifications, leave a comment below and tell what you think. And for those who already subscribed, thank you. As always, stay free. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.